Good afternoon, everybody. It's actually Sunday, December 13th, and it's time for another shop video. Still lots going on in the shop. We won't see this video out until the end of January. Back to the custom build that has unfortunately turned out to be one hot mess, which is not surprising. I kind of thought this was going to go this way. Now that I've got it plugged in and done a lot of work, let me kind of explain what I found and what's going on here. As you can see, the machine is running. The original problem was that it would run for about 12 seconds and then shut off and then turn on again. And this happened after a CPU heatsink change, so I was automatically suspicious of that area. I pulled the heatsink, I checked, and as soon as I pulled the heatsink, I saw a ton of thermal grease was on the chip. When I say ton, I mean it had squeezed out, gotten underneath the chip, onto the pins, and into the processor socket. As thermal grease is electrically conductive, this is not a good thing, and it was powered up like this, so I was expecting that it did some damage, and I did some diagnosis, and there was definitely a CPU problem. So I then spoke, after getting some information that I needed, which I just got over the weekend, I just spoke with the motherboard manufacturer today and did some stuff, and I happen to have a test CPU, which the test CPU is installed in the motherboard right now, and the machine is running. However, it's not executing any code. What has happened here is the CPU was fried by a short, and unfortunately it took the motherboard out with it. So even replacing the defective chip, still, while it fixes the shutting off problem, it does not actually allow the motherboard to execute any code. So we have to replace the whole CPU motherboard combination. This is quite an extensive repair between parts and labor. I don't know if I've ever brought this up before, but those of you that are interested in custom builds, this is not something you really want to do on your own without help, which is what happened here. The owner of this machine tried to do some stuff without really having the proper knowledge, and unfortunately it has blown up. So we have quite an extensive repair we have to do here now. I just wanted everybody to see the fan layout on this machine because it is really cool with the colored fans. It would even be cooler if it was running, but unfortunately it's not. And then over here we have an iMac that got completely messed up due to an upgrade to OS 10 Big Sur gone south. And for those of you that, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before on video, but when doing these big upgrades, you always want to use Time Machine before you attempt the installation. And if you don't have Time Machine, you want to let a professional handle the upgrade that will use Time Machine before the upgrade is attempted, because if these upgrades do go south, then there is an easy way out of it. What's going on now is I'm attempting a reinstall of OS 10 Catalina, and it does appear to be working. We'll come back in just a second for you guys, and I'll let you know what actually happened. if it worked or not. See you in a second. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, we're back on OS 10 Catalina. We have a working iMac. Moral of the story is, this time we got lucky. You might not get so lucky next time. Always use Time Machine when doing a major OS update. And when I say major, I mean when we're actually changing the version of OS 10 that's currently on the machine. That should do it for this video. As always, feel free to rate, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see everyone next time. See everyone really soon. Bye-bye.